Today, I'm gonna help you increase your profit without spending any more money. Hey, it's Jesse Eker, and welcome to another video. I'm so excited to share this one specifically with you. I'm gonna share with you 7 different ways that we're going to actually increase your profit without spending any more money, right? Now, we gotta go into context here. The most important thing that you care about as a business owner is your profit when it comes to numerical metrics for you to actually live by, right? Like, there's all this talk about revenue and how much total revenue this company's doing and blah, 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 but who cares if they're not ending up with any money themselves? That's kind of dumb, right? We wanna make sure that we actually get to enjoy our business, and the way we get to enjoy it is have profit, right? We gotta have less expenses than our revenue. So when it comes to your revenue though, there's certain things that we can do to bump up your revenue, but that also bump up your profit. So today I'm gonna share with you 7 amazing ways that you can increase your profit without spending any more money. So when it comes down to it, there are 3 different ways that you can increase your revenue. This is from Jay Abraham, okay? Number 1 is you can get new customers, right? Number 2 is you can get those customers to spend more with you. And the third is they can spend more often. So let's go through each of those so that you can see in those areas how you can increase your revenue based off of what's going on in your potential business. So number 1, when we think about spending more money, we think about your customers spending more money. So first of all, before I go into this, it's really interesting because when I'm talking to a lot of students before I start working with them, a lot of our coaching clients, they're all about, I need more customers, I need new customers, I need more new customers. And it's really interesting because to increase your revenue, 66% of the 100% of ways to increase your revenue is with your current customers. Remember, I just went through the 3 different ways. You increase the amount your customers spending with you and increase the frequency your customer spends with you. Those are 2 with customers. The other one is new customers. So only 33% is for new customers. Now, if you don't have a system for getting your customers to spend more money or more frequently with you, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna get new customers, but then you're gonna have a leaky bucket in your business. So the best and most efficient way to grow your revenue is start with your customers. So let's start with getting them to spend more money. Number 1, the most obvious one is raise your prices. If you can get to raise your prices by 20%, guess what? Your revenue just went up 20%. 20% for some people is not that much money. If you're charging $500, that's an extra $100. If you're charging $1,000, it's an extra $200. An extra $5,000, okay, now it's gonna be an extra $1,000. Grand scheme of things, extra 20% of revenue is huge. But what you'll see on the conversion side when you raise your prices is you probably won't see a big difference. You'll actually probably see no difference at all. Higher, the same conversion rate, still lots of people obviously saying yes, and the best part about this is the people that you start working with are gonna be higher quality because they're gonna be spending more money. Because the theory is if you pay more attention, right? If you pay more attention. I believe I got that right. Okay, so number 1 is raise your prices. Number 2 is create some sort of back end. So they're spending more money with you. So you have like a next level, right? You have like an inner circle where they're spending more money with you. So you have like this back end for them to go into, an ascension of what they can go into. So for us on the Eker brand, we have coaching, but we also have like his products. So those are 2 different levels and we get them, one's a different price than the other, obviously. In the Build Your Brand Online company, we have products and we have coaching as well. So we have ways to get people into what we call the back end. The third is we want to increase our average order. This would basically be like if you're on a membership, like if you're on a sales page and you see like different tiers where you have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and it says like tier 2 is the most popular and it's like $95 versus $79 versus $129. Well, if I get more people to buy the middle tier or the third tier than the first tier, the average amount order value that you get when someone purchases goes up because they're spending more money at the purchase time. So that's why you'll see people doing something called like an upsell, where you buy something and then they give you a complimentary offer, like McDonald's, right? This is the same thing with McDonald's. McDonald's, you buy go in, you say, hey, I want a burger. They say, would you like fries with that, right? You're increasing the average order. It's called the upsell, right? You're upselling them initially to something that you think would be a really good fit based off what they just bought. Now, this isn't just doing anything. This is what is a complementary product that you didn't offer during your initial promise. Now, if you were gonna offer your initial promise, then you would increase your prices. So you gotta pick one or the other. Okay, so that's a way you can increase your average order, is by offering an upsell or offering different tiers, or offering what we call maybe an order bump, where you click on it's on the shopping cart, there's like a little click to add like little training to your mix, right? Here, get a recording of this for an extra 29 bucks. That's increasing your average order, okay? So that's how we can get people to spend more money. Now let's talk about the next one, more frequently, okay? So number one, we want people to do more frequent. The most obvious one is some sort of continuity. So there's three types of continuity that I see working really, really well right now. Number one is software. If you have a software that you're ingrained in using, well, it's really hard to stop using it. Like for us, we have an email service that we are very ingrained. All our funnels, everything's built on it. We've been using it for 10 years. It would cost us like $250,000 to migrate that. So we're kind of stuck, right? And we're paying this company like $2,000 a month. Talk about continuity, more frequent that they're doing. The second is some sort of like payment plans, right? So if you can do a payment plan, well, that's gonna be getting someone to pay every 30 days. Now, sometimes people don't consider this continuity, which is, it's more like a liability because they have to pay. At the same time, it's a payment plan to pay for your product, right? So they're paying over time, they're paying more frequently. And you're gonna get more people to actually say yes to the payment plan than paying in full as being your only option. So you'll probably get an increase in conversion. Now, people will drop off. There will be people that fail payments. You have to have some sort of recovery system in place. And number three, we wanna think about other new products people can buy more frequently. So can they buy new products more often? So that would be like more products that they can do. So I have product A, maybe I sell them product B, and product C, and product D, right? So we think about frequency of buying. Can we get them to buy more frequently, right? Or if you think about, if you have some sort of subscription service, maybe it's a 30-day, maybe you get them to 15 days, or maybe instead of buying 1 bottle of supplements, you buy 2 bottles of supplements. So those are different ways that you can obviously increase your revenue. And then the third way is talk about new customers. How do we get new customers without spending more money? Other people. If we can have affiliates in joint ventures or strategic partners, or other people selling our stuff for us, then we are gonna get new customers without spending any more money. So we're not actually going to have to acquire those customers for us. We're getting someone else to acquire those customers for us. And that's how we can get new customers, by other people doing the new customer acquisition. So that's how you can increase your revenue. Which of the 7 are you gonna use? Which of the 7 are you gonna use to increase your profit? Starting today, pick any one of the 7. I'll recap them really, really quickly if I can remember. Number 1, we got raised prices. Number 2, we got back end. Number 3, we got average order. Then we have the continuity, we have payment plans, and we have new products or other products, right? Like more frequently, or creating like smaller subscriptions for them to do, or giving them more in a subscription for them to buy. Then we have the final one, which is affiliates and joint ventures, which is really just other people, so strategic partners. So this is just other people doing customer acquisition for us. Any one of those 7s will help you increase your revenue and help you increase your profit so that you can walk away with more money. Let me hear in the comments, what do you think about this video? Let me hear your biggest takeaway from this video. Let's start a conversation. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me on the YouTube side. And if you want to share this video with a friend that you feel like this would be really beneficial, I really appreciate that as well. Thanks again for watching this video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.